Hello, viewers. This is Ibrahim Adam Springs, the CEO Echoes of Culture. We are going to, at this moment, we are going to talk about the cultural scaffold status of the Gbagi Kingdom. As you can see, this is a sign the Gbagi people, they are farmer, a hunter, who they believe on the cultural farming and they harvest in a large quantities of farming. As you can see, he's a warrior. This is a sample of arrow and bow, and his sign, his status show as a hunter and a farmer. And I want to tell more. As you can see, this is a symbol of an antelope that the warrior killed. So this is the status that show the strength and the vibrance of Gbagi Kingdom. When you talk of Gbagi Kingdom, Gbagi are a cultural through language from Kaduna State, northern Nigeria, western northern Nigeria. So at this moment, I'm going to tell you more about these statues and the echoes of culture. The architecture, Garuba County is the creator of this scaffold. As you can see, his talent is from birth. He didn't learn it from school before he built on it, and he used it to promote the Gbagi Kingdom. As you can see, this is the status. We use it for a building and can use it for an outdoor event center and other cultural community event center of the Gbagi chiefdom. As you can see, come along with me. This is a status of Gbagi woman. This is where I will tell you more about Gbagi people. As I told you earlier on, Gbagi people are farmer and hunter. So if they want to get married to a lady, they check from the leg side. From the leg side. The leg side, before a Gbagi man will get married to a lady, you have to check if the lady have a strength on the leg, so that the purpose is one, because they are farmer. If the lady can be able to take the farm product from the farm to the house and from house to market. If you can see this basket, they don put a load on the head. Gbagi people don put load on the head, so the basket is the farm product that they are carrying. So now if the woman now don have strength on the leg, she cannot be able, because they can be able to walk a distant mile, because that time there was no all these cars, there's no bike, there's nothing that will carry the goods. So it's a natural transportation. So now the Gbagi status, now their identity represent that they are women carry their goods, their farm product from the shoulder. And if you can see, you see a baby on the shoulder. So sometimes some of the Gbagi status, they don't wear clothes because of the baby they are carrying. So they are carrying the thing, and they can also breastfeed the baby from the back side. So this is it. And as echoes of culture, we are trying to echo the culture of Gbagi people and Adara people in Kaduna State. So viewer, I will get back to you, and I will reach out to the architecture of echoes of culture, and not any other person, Garuba County. I will reach out to you now for a brief introduction to talk more about Gbagi chiefdom.
So I'm right here with Oga Landlord,
The CEO,
the
Echoes of
CEO
Culture.
of Echoes
Culture. We echo the culture.
So we echo the culture together because I am part of
Echoes of Culture.
Echoes of Culture.
So viewer is going to tell you people about the status of Gbagi people, the bow and arrow, and a woman with a farm product on her shoulder. He tell you more. Let you hear from the horse's mouth. He's the one that will create the scaffold and the status. So he's going to give you more, because it's from a Gbagi royal kingdom.
So just like the other masterpiece that you saw there, a woman with with a basket and a load on her shoulder. You know, we Bagi people were predominantly farmers. We are predominantly farmers. As you can see that statue, it depicts a Bagi woman carrying farm product or firewood. It could be farm product or firewood or any kinds of farm product. That is the way that we normally use to bring our farm product home. And that's why a Bagi man is predominantly polygamous. Bagi man cannot marry one woman. Any Bagi man that is a typical farmer cannot marry one woman. And the reason behind it is because they do that so that they will have enough women that will be, conveying their farm products home.
I told you.
So, and if a Baji man wants to marry, he will first of all look at the body frame or the body physics of the woman that he's getting married to. Is she strong enough? First of all, he will look at her leg. Are the legs big enough? And not only that, he would like to study the family background. Are they hardworking people? Because he will not want to marry a lackadaisical woman. He always
Wow.
like to have a hardworking woman. So after such consideration, before you now say, okay, let me go ahead and marry. So they will marry first, second, third, fourth. Some even can keep as even 5 or 6 or 7. I want to talk about the other masterpiece, the Gbajiman with bow and arrow. It signifies a Gbajiman with bow and arrows, which means the man you're seeing here is a hunter, is a farmer, and also is a man of war. Because as of then, bow and arrow is the one that they use in protecting themselves or preventing, insurgents from intruding their
Wow.
community. They use that to protect any external
Aggression.
aggression in their communities. So it signifies him as a hunter. It signifies him also as a man of war, and it signifies him, as somebody who is a farmer. So whenever he's in the farm, the bow and arrow are always there. So during break time, he can even enter the bush and capture any of the maybe bush meat and come back home with it for his wife to prepare a meal for him or
Like
a
the
delicacy for him.
antelope that I saw you on
Uh-huh.
the ground
Yeah.
of that scaffold is a typical example of the hunter, what he gets from the hunting, and him and his multiple wife enjoying themselves
Enjoyed.
because they're hardworking, so they
Yes.
have enough product
Yeah.
to feed their
Their
family.
families.
So we will continue from my architecture.
So in Bagi culture or Bagi kingdom, whenever any house is starving or maybe clamoring that there is no food, it's like a curse. It's like that
Mm.
family is cursed.
Because
So we believe in super abundant food
food
in the family. So that's why we, the men, are very, very hard
working,
working.
and the
So
woman also are hard working.
working, they are all hard working, even including the children too.
They are hard
Because
working.
whenever you are raising children, being you a father or the head of the family, you are the mentor. You are also bringing the children along, teaching them that family is the way. You should be very, very hard working. So I'm not only, my art, does not only depict Bagi culture, but I can also do other arts that can depict other cultures from different ethnicity. So I'm not limited to
Both
only Bagi,
interior
yeah,
and exterior
exterior, yeah. So
prototype.
yeah, so I'm versatile when it comes to artworks, and my artwork does not only restrict on sculpture or painting. I can paint Bali culture, I can paint Yoruba culture, I can paint all
All type
all
of
types of
Nigerian
Nigerian
culture, even
cultures.
including Western
Yeah, even
cultures.
Western cultures. Yeah.
So, like we told you, echoes of culture, we are calling different culture, but specifically today we are talking about the Bragi culture. And as you can see in our next video, we'll be showing another thing that does not have a relationship, that do not have a relationship with culture of any tribe, but you have maybe an interior of a hotel and other artwork. So we are very good. So when they say echoes of culture, does not mean it's just a tribal, but when a culture is a way of life. A way of life of individual, a way of building of individual, a way so any kind of this thing we are creative. We echo talent, we echo we echo different kind of things that make us happy because most of the people that are in echoes of culture are naturally talented. Most of them didn't learn from the school. It's after we notice the talent, then they upgrade it. So like this Garuba County, his own is from childhood. He never learned it in school, but later he blended it. So you can see it's from the natural source of creativity. So today, Echoes of Culture present this to you as a great architecture. And now he have taught a lot of people and a lot of people and workshop with him to teach them this before other younger one will learn from him. With the other one who have a talent, will be bringing them to him so that he can be able to add more knowledge to them. Thank you. Anything
Yeah,
on architecture?
just want to spice it up, just like I have well spoken of me. You know, I did not go to any tertiary institution to study art. By the special grace of God, I have a lot of students that normally come from ABU and other tertiary institutions for their
Practical.
for their attachment.
Attachment.
Yeah, they normally come for their attachment. So that is what we do here. We promote culture and we also apprentice, young boys so that in order to reduce social vices in our communities, and violence in our
Thank you.
community.
This is a typical work of Echoes of Culture, and we educate the young one. We give them skills acquisition through art and culture, and through dance, through event planning, through a kind of disability and of strength, disability to provide help to those who are not capable. And there's one motto we have: disability does not stop your ability. Disability did not stop your ability. We work with also other kind of things, echoes of culture. We echo the culture, the life cycle. We don't have any other thing. Thank you and God bless you. We'll be giving you other video about Keriba County, who does not have to do with culture, like we told you. Now our next video, you're gonna see his work that does not speak about culture, but it speak about creativity, interior and exterior building, any kind of one that speak about African culture.